Hi, I'm Jeff Holsinger, and we're going to talk here today about our new JR radio and what's new with JR, also some of the new JR Hella stuff that we have. This particular radio is the new JR 11X. We're showing it for the first time here at Toledo, Ohio. It'll obviously do all three modes. It's 11 channels. It'll do sailplanes, it'll do helis, and airplanes. One of the new neat features about this particular radio is that it has an SD card, which gives you expandability to be able to back up all your models to an SD card, copy them to that card, transfer them to another radio, or if you'd like, transfer them back to your computer. But also by having an SD card internally, you got an unlimited amount of memory to add as many models as you'd like to your SD card. It currently holds 30 models in a non-SD card configuration, but once you put the SD card in, you can back up as many models as you'd like. It's got a lot of new features that's currently not on our 12 and our 9-channel particular radios. And like we talked earlier, one of the big features is the SD card slot. One of the other big features that it has is fully assignable switches, which some of the switches are very assignable with the other models, but the way this one works is, for example, if I want to call this the gear switch, in the programming mode, I flip that switch, it becomes the gear switch. Also in a programming mode, if I'm not satisfied with that being the gear switch, I can make it here. Same with flight modes. I can assign the flight modes to whichever switch I activate becomes the flight mode switch. Another thing that's new with this particular radio is it's got a My List or a Favorites. So instead of having to scroll through all the menus, you can go in for the heli guys, you can put in your pitch curve and your throttle curves. So when you go hit List, it just brings up the things that you normally access with having to step through all of the different menus that's in the system. Also, you're able to address the function menus from any time that the system's on. You hit List, you can address all the functions, or I can go to the system menu, which in the other models required you to power the system off and power it on. With this particular radio, you don't have to do that. You can address the system menu just by highlighting System, and it goes to the system. All right, everybody has already seen the Scott Gray 90 SG helicopter. We're showing it again here at this show. And it's been out for a little bit, and you know, it's a really fantastic helicopter for the guys that's flown it. One of the new things that JR is showing this year is the fly-barless head systems. They currently have 3 sizes over here. As you can see, they got the 50 size, 90 size, and the 500E type size, and they're all fly-barless systems from JR. The next helicopter that we're currently showing for the first time at the show is the Vibe Electric. It's a 12S electric Vibe. So as you can see, it's very much like the Vibe SG, with the exception of it's a 12S electric helicopter.
When are you expecting to release this?
I don't have a release date on that. The guy that knows that's probably at lunch right now. So if you'd like to step back later or something like that, he can probably give you a release time on when that helicopter is going to be available.
Sounds good. Anything else helicopter-wise coming out? That's
all we're showing right here at the particular show. We currently still have the 3 new gyros that are fairly new for the show, the 370, the 770, and the 270. All those gyros have been out for a little bit. These are fairly new. These are the new high voltage 8917 for cyclic servos. They'll run on 2-cell lipos without a regulator. Those are new for JR from last year. Also, we still currently have the high-end 8717 high voltage servos. The difference is the price at $149 versus $199. These are billet machined cases. These are the plastic cases with a machined aluminum case in the center. Okay, I'm going to hand this off to Kim and let Kim take it from here.
Hey everybody, I'm Kim Payne and you're in the Horizon booth, and I'll show you some of our new product this afternoon. We're going to start off over here with the MCX-2 from Blade Helicopters. As you can see, it's got a newer full body on it. It's got a more durable rotor head. Got painted blades on it so you can actually get some orientation while you're in the air with it. Be here late May, early June for that one. We'll move over here. Actually, we're going to walk all the way over here. So, and we'll talk about the Hobby Zone Champ. Here we have the new Hobby Zone Champ RTF. This is a Zone 1. This is for your very beginner, teach yourself to fly consumer. If you have a big enough backyard, you have a cul-de-sac at your house, you can go out, practice, teach yourself to fly. It does not come with the standard ACT like a lot of our Hobby Zone products does, but it is a slow enough, stable enough flyer that you really don't need the ACT in this particular model. Okay. We'll move over here to the Night Vapor and the Sukhoi. These are our new Park Zone offerings, which is the Night Vapor. Almost like the first version of it, but the differences with this, as you can see, it's got LED lights on it. The top wing is removable, the landing gear is removable, and the tail is a little more stable than the first version that we had. And then you move over to the Sukhoi SU-26XP BNF, and this is the second of the from the original Sukhoi that we had not too long ago. We've got a more powerful power plant in it, new prop, obviously a brightly colored trim scheme, longer control throws on this one, and it will do everything that you hope it'll do. Here we go. We'll come over here. Got the new E-Flight Retrax, 6120 size. And they've got them turned off.
That just doesn't quite work.
Yeah, no, just doesn't really give it the whole thing. So anyway, we've got new retracts available for your 6120 size aircraft. These will be available in the next few weeks for everyone, and they'll be perfect for a lot of your existing aircraft. And if you'll look up right above you, Zach, we've got the new E-Flight Extra 300. Nice large canopy, pop off. Brightly colored trim scheme. It's also another great design from Mike McConville. Then we'll come over here to the E-Flight F86. Yeah. We're also looking at late May, early June time frame of this. This is great. We've got 4 available nose art trim schemes for it that come in the box. So it's not 4 SKUs, 4 different ones that the consumer will have to purchase. You can just make your choice out of all those. Then we'll come over here for the new LR1A Pogo, which is the pylon racer. This is a zippy new plane, great color scheme on it. We've developed a new 1250 kV motor for this specific size racer. Something else I was trying to think of, but.
What about this biplane over here?
How about this? No, this is the Stearman. It's been out for a while, but it's a popular airplane. It's after the scale model. It's the Stearman PT-1715, the E-ARF from E-Flight.
What's the retail on that bad boy?
Retail is $179.99, and it is currently available.
All right, Kim, you got anything else to show me?
We got a couple new models from Seagull, which right here would be a perfect shot. We've got the Texan right there. Pan over to the right a little bit, and the big white one with its nose pointing down is a Percival Mughal. And then we've got the Decathlon over here to the left.
Very nice. Well, thanks for showing me around, Kim.
Thanks, Zach. I appreciate you stopping by the Horizon booth, and we look forward to the next time.